Hi, and welcome to Nisi's Food Journey. Today I'm making Sunday sauce on a Thursday. And here's the ingredients. I have some bone-in pork chops. I have all the ingredients to make meatballs, my ground pork and my ground beef. We've got some Italian sausage, some onion. I did go ahead and used canned crushed tomatoes this time with some tomato paste, red wine. And I will have a link in the description to how I make my meatballs. Hello, Spencer, still recovering from his surgery. But I'll just go through real quick here and show you. I blend all the ingredients together. I got my egg, my breadcrumbs, and various seasonings in there with, of course, the ground pork and the ground beef. And we're just going to combine everything together. There we go. That's what you want to see. And then I'm going to start forming them into little meatballs. And then I'm going to set them aside. I'll add them to the sauce later. There's the meatballs. I'm going to dice up some onion. You'll notice there's no garlic. I seasoned my pork chops with just salt and pepper on the one side. I'm going to add some olive oil to my Dutch oven. And I'm just going to sear these off. I'm not going to cook them because they're going to cook in the sauce. But I want to just sear them off. Get a little color on them first. I'm going to go ahead and salt and pepper the other side. Doesn't take too long. That's what you want to see. Give them a flip. And after the other side is browned, I'm just going to go put them back on a plate. Let them rest for a while. And then I'm going to go in with the sausage, and it's the same thing. I'm just getting a little color on them. Doesn't take hardly any time at all. Give them a flip. And now I'm going to add those to the plate. There you go. Going with my onions. I want to get some color on these. I think I cooked them for about 5 minutes or so. I'm going to add a full can of tomato paste and really work that in. You can use, and I have used the big San Marzano tomatoes, and you crush them by hand. But, I'm just going to go in with the canned crushed tomatoes today. It is a Thursday after all. I like to add red wine to the can to get all the rest of the sauce out. Just stir everything together. There's very few ingredients in this sauce. Yes, it takes several hours, but it's pretty simple. The one obligatory piece of basil, and now I'm going to submerge all my meat. I put the pork chops on the bottom, then I add the sausage, and yes, I'm adding the meatballs just like this. I'm going to put a lid on it, and I'm going to let this simmer for a minimum of 3 hours. You can go up to probably 6 hours or so. The longer it cooks, the better it tastes, the more flavor there is. This is pretty much what you're left with when it's done. And I'm going to remove all the meat onto a plate. That's what you do with Sunday sauce. You eat the meat separately, and then you use the sauce for your pasta course. And this is what the sauce looks like after I've removed all the meat. It has all that meaty flavor. The house smelled so good all day. Oh my goodness. Here's my plate. I'm going to add a little bit of the sauce to it. Got some sausage, some meatballs. Now I'm going to add the sauce to my rigatoni pasta. You don't want to over sauce. And here it is. My Sunday sauce on a Thursday. That delicious rigatoni. I got the most tender pork chop. Look, you don't even need a knife. It's so delicious and flavorful and adds so much flavor to that sauce. Cannot forget that sausage. The sausage, I think, is really what makes it. Don't skip the sausage, okay? And the meatballs are light and tender and juicy and delicious. It's a very simple recipe. I hope you give it a try. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe so you can join me on my future food journeys.